Kenichi, a 38-year-old man living an ordinary life, suddenly wakes up in a strange new world. A goddess tells him she brought him there, and he finds out he has a special power, an item box that connects to his favorite online store, Shangri-La. He can still shop like he used to, but there's one big problem. He has no money in his account. When he tries to buy food, he can't, and that's when he gets an idea. He picks up random things like weeds, a rusty sword, and dirt, then checks their value using his item box. To his surprise, they're worth money. Kenichi realizes he can sell things from this world, earn money, and use it to buy more useful stuff from his online store. While exploring a forest, he understands that the world is dangerous, so he buys a shovel, slingshots, steel balls, a headlamp, and batteries to protect himself and move safely. Eventually, he finds a road and spots a city in the distance. He's excited because it means he might finally earn real money. A merchant named Fuyo shows up and offers him a ride. Kenichi is happy to learn that Fuyo speaks Japanese. It makes him feel less alone and gives him hope for surviving in this new place. Later, Kenichi tries to thank Fuyo by giving him some pepper from his online store. But Fuyo warns him that pepper is risky to sell. There's a powerful group called the Bacopa Spice Syndicate that controls the spice trade, and dealing in pepper could bring serious trouble. Kenichi learns that in this world, even a simple spice can be dangerous. Fuyo also tells him that free gifts aren't always welcome. Nothing's more expensive than free, a saying that makes Kenichi think more carefully about how business works here. When Kenichi arrives at a local inn run by a kind woman named Azalea, he tries to check in, but realizes he can't read or write the local language. Azalea gives him a quick math test, which he passes, but without reading skills, he can't join the Merchants Guild. Wanting to learn, Kenichi offers her candy from his world in exchange for lessons. Azalea is thrilled. Sweets like that are rare in this kingdom. With her help, Kenichi quickly learns the writing and numbers of this world, which feel a bit familiar to him. Now ready, Kenichi heads to the Merchants Guild to register. The fee is 1 silver coin, about 50,000 yen, which shocks him. Still, he pays and receives his official guild ID, needed for doing business. At the market, he starts to understand the money system. A copper coin is about 1,000 yen, a small square silver is about 5,000 yen, and a silver coin is about 50,000 yen. Kenichi, now officially a merchant, started learning more about the items he was selling. He had bought a bag of colorful fruits, but didn't know their names. Later, he found out they were called Rinyos and Rinzus. Azalea, the kind innkeeper, loved them and said they were sweet and tasty. This made Kenichi happy and a bit more confident. He set up his stall next to a helpful merchant named Anama. One of the things Kenichi decided to sell was modern clothespins from his world. They were much better than the weak ones used here, and Azalea was impressed. Even Anama bought some, which gave Kenichi hope that small, everyday items could become bestsellers. He priced them fairly, 5 for 1 copper, and people started to notice his clever products. Later, a serious-looking man named Norspal came to Kenichi's stall. He looked important and had a sword. Norspal checked out one of Kenichi's knives. Though the price was high, 2 silver coins, he could see the quality and said it was worth it. Then he asked for a bigger knife. Kenichi remembered he had a hunting sword in his online store. He showed it to Norspal, who was clearly impressed, even though the price was a full gold coin, which was a lot. While Kenichi was still talking to Norspal, 2 beast folk, people with cat-like ears and tails, stopped by. Their names were Nyakero and Myale. They wanted to buy some simple woven mats. Kenichi gave them a small discount because they seemed unsure about the money. Anama later explained that beast folk often struggled with math. Norspal noticed how fair and kind Kenichi was, and because of that, he decided to buy the expensive hunting sword, showing his trust in him. At the end of the day, Kenichi paid Azalea for 5 nights at the inn and felt proud of how things were going. His clothespins were a hit, but he knew others might copy the idea soon. He started thinking about selling other unique items. A hot bath sounded nice, so he thought about ordering a drum bath from his online shop. As he looked at his growing business, he began to wonder how his special online store worked. Was it taking something from him in return? He didn't know yet, but for now he was focused on finding success in this new world.